everybody, Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307. We are here for a pantry tour today, and I am so excited to announce that we are taking part in Jessica's Three Rivers Challenge again. If you guys are not familiar with Jessica from Three Rivers Homestead, you need to go check her out. She does a challenge at the beginning of every year to go through items that she already has. We did this last year because we were on no spend because my husband was not getting paid. This year we are not doing it for that reason, but we want to continue going through our back stock so that we can add new items, so that I can new stuff and get through it. So let's go ahead and go through, let's see, we're going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freezers. 2 of them are just small ones attached to the fridge, 2 fridges, through the cupboards, through the pantry. The one thing that I'm not going to show you guys is I do have a back stock of like laundry detergent, paper towels, toilet paper, stuff like that. Not going to show you that, but let's go ahead and hop into this. We are going to start on our canning shelf. And so I do have a little bit of backstock canning in one of my cupboards down in the bottom. A lot of people love the shelf. I love it. My husband built it for me. One thing that is nice, it's kind of a love-hate relationship, is that my kitchen has no natural light in it. So while the temperatures may be a little bit warmer, it still has no light. And you guys, we live in Wyoming where it doesn't get super hot. And like, if we're not home, our temperature in our house is actually 64 degrees because we have an auto thermostat. So this works out perfect. I just went through, double checked all of my cans, rearranged stuff, kind of took an inventory of what I have. So you can see there are quite a few empty jars on this canning shelf here, but let's talk about what we still have to go through. So we've got beef stew and smoked pork and chili beans up on top, but you can see we've got almost half of a shelf of empty jars. Then we've got some chicken noodles, some potatoes, some apple pie filling, large jars of salsa. We've got potatoes. We have got cowboy candy, and you guys, this was a full shelf of cowboy candy. We have got jellies and also apple butter, and you can see how empty that is. We've got mushrooms, hot sauce, and we have rhubarb barbecue sauce and also some pepper sauce. We have got pickled asparagus, and we've got meatballs, meat sauce, more meatballs. This is not my favorite because I don't like the texture of the beef in here. So from now on, I'm not going to can any of my pasta sauce. I just don't like the texture of the meat. I am going to go ahead and do up some $1 million spaghetti if I've got everything in the pantry challenge to get through some of this. Freeze it up, put it into the freezers. We have got some turkey broth, some chicken, some black beans, and then of course we've got canning lids. And you guys, if you're not familiar with 4 Jars, you're going to want to check out 4 Jars. I love their canning lids and they have an amazing price. And then you guys, there are a couple of the Yorkies. That's Zeus and Athena. Let's go on up to the top. I need to make some rhubarb desserts and get through some of that stewed rhubarb. We've got chicken up there. We've got some carrots. I'm going to be canning carrots soon. Salsa is a must that I need to be canning up here soon. Pickles as well, and pineapple. We have got this beautiful coleslaw that I did. Love it, love it. We've got pickled onions that are so good to add to sandwiches, to burgers, stuff like that. We've got our pizza sauce, more rhubarb. Oh no, this is the sweet onions. So those are delicious as well. We've got a little bit of juices left that I just had bought some extra juice, some pineapple and some orange, and I just use that for cooking. So if I've got a dressing or something that needs to go in it, we can put it in there. We've got applesauce, pineapple sauce. We have got our cranberry apple pear relish. We have got peach salsa. Again, you can see lots of empty jars. And we've got basically the same thing that I've talked about before, just in different size jars. And then we've got a ton of canned chicken still, which is great. We do go through that quite a bit. I've got some soups in a jar, some canned beef, some beef broth. We definitely need more of that. We've got the canned ground beef and the canned bacon. Canned bacon, not my favorite, so I won't be doing that again. The canned ground beef is not my favorite either, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that either. I might run through that and do something else. I love the canned chicken the best, and the canned beef isn't too bad either. And then we've got a little bit of chicken broth. Obviously, we are way low on chicken broth. We've got applesauce down here at the bottom that I did earlier this year. And so that is my canning shelf. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what is in the kitchen. So here we are in the other corner. We have got a few potatoes. And you guys, I didn't tell you what my rules are for my challenge, but let's talk about those really quick. I have a goal to spend no more than $50 a week. I am allowing myself to buy fresh fruits, vegetables, and dairy. That includes cheese, milk, yogurt, cottage cheese, anything like that. That's it. We're not going to spend a lot of time over here either. And so we have got our drink cupboard. So we've got coffee filters, all kinds of teas, drink packets, hot tea. That is what is in that cupboard. And then this cupboard right here is a cupboard that we eat out of on a daily basis. And so I've got my bread flour there. We've got syrups and peanut butter and honey and cereal, drink mixes, protein powder. And then you guys, we have got this cupboard right here, which I don't put a lot in because this kitchen was not designed for as big of a fridge as we have, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get into it. So I've got ramen in there, soup crackers, salad croutons, oriental noodles, and a little bit of popcorn and tahini. You guys, I love tahini on a red beer or a, let's see, mango margarita. Oh my gosh, so yummy. So that's all that's in this side of my kitchen. Then we're going to go ahead and open up the fridge right here. And the fridge, you guys, I have not cleaned it. I warn you. And as I look at it, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's completely empty or pretty dang close to it. We have no fruits or vegetables in there. We've got some Parmesan cheese down there. We've got some eggs. Our meat and cheese tortilla drawer has all kinds of stuff in it, as you can see. So we've got plenty there. We've got some queso, some cream cheese, some jalapenos, you know, the things and stuff, a couple drinks, some heavy cream that's on its last leg. And then, of course, we have got condiments. And so lots of condiments, nothing to eat with them. We've got pickles and garlic and jellies and all of that kind of stuff in there. And then you guys, let's go ahead and take a look in this freezer right here. This is our working freezer. And so I've got some nuts right there on the top. We still have those dang bananas in there that I've been wanting to get rid of. So we're going to make some banana bread or something with those. And we've just got some bread products, some nuts, yeah, the fridge is mad at me for keeping it open. We've got some, what do we have back there? Sausage, some ham. We've got asparagus, onions, peppers there. And we've got some lemon juice, some lime juice down there that are frozen, and some veggies. And then here we've got some chorizo and mainly just some ice packs. And we've got some pie crusts that we could do like a chicken pot pie or something with. That would be delicious. All right, you guys, let's go on back to the pantry. And if you guys notice Christmas decor all around my house, it's because I am taking it down. So this is our pantry refrigerator. I love it, love it, love it. And if you can hear my shoes squeaking, I'm sorry. It was snowing outside and I went outside. So this right here is things that are made for meals already. So you can see I've got some cheese in here. The cheese is in here because it was getting close to being past due, but of course this is provolone, so we'll go ahead and put it on sandwiches, so it's not going to matter. We've got my yeast. We've got these little things of I almost said avocado, but it's actually guac. We have got my home canned cream of mushroom soup. We also have bacon grease right there. We have got some bread, you guys, and I have decided that during this pantry challenge that I do not want to buy any bread or anything. So if I run out of bread, we are going to be making homemade sandwich bread for the first time. This is bacon grease right here. I just saw there was room, so I'm moving it. But I don't think during this pantry challenge we're going to go through 3 loaves of bread because it's just my husband and I, and we don't go through a ton. We do have some bagels right here that we could do some breakfast sandwiches with. And what do we have here? What is this? What do we still have frozen? I kind of forgot this was in here. Let's take a look. More ice packs. Woo! Bad filming, you guys. We've got some teriyaki chicken. We've still got some tamales. Ooh, we've got a lasagna in there. That is great to know. This is the type of stuff that gets buried kind of in the back and then you forget that it's there. So we've got teriyaki chicken there. We've got smoked pork, and I believe that's a pork tenderloin there. So all of this meat in here has either been cooked already or been marinated. And so if you look, you're going to see a marinated chicken here. We've got some shredded chicken that needs to be used up, some shredded pork. We've got taco meat, more taco meat. We got a lot of taco meat. And we've got a couple things of pasta sauce. Oh, this is my mother-in-law's meatloaf. and pork. So this stuff needs to be gone through. This works best for me. And of course we have all kinds of meat, you guys. So we've done a great job, but we still have more we have to do. Let's go ahead and look down at the fridge. This fridge is pretty empty as far as it usually is. This is our drink fridge and our overflow fridge. So you can see I have plenty of protein powders. We've got a few sodas left, a few adult beverages, some bottled water. I am not buying any soda this month, you guys, even if it's on sale. We've got butter, cream cheese, some leftover champagne from the girls' brunch. We've got a few things of biscuits there that I need to use up. Some jalapenos, some chamoy in there. And so you guys, that's what we are working with as far as in the house for frozen and cold. And then you guys, we have got the pantry shelf here. Now let's go ahead and talk about what we've got. I've got a couple almond milks that are outdated. I'm going to try one of them and see if they're good. I'm not drinking as much almond milk anymore. Shelf stable milk, we actually only have 2 of those. I get those from the Dollar Tree. I need to get my husband some more. Powdered milk, we've got plenty of vinegar and apple cider vinegar to can with this year. We've got canning supplies up there on the top. And then, of course, we've got our canned meats here and our tomato products. And I've noticed that we've got diced tomatoes with green chilies that are outdated and some stewed tomatoes. So we need to get eating those. We've got mac and cheese. Some of it's outdated. We're not worried about that. We've got suddenly salad that's outdated. We still eat stuff that's outdated, you guys. I try not to have stuff in my pantry that's outdated, but it happens. We've got potatoes. We've got pastas. We have got pickles. And we've got fruits, and we've got beans. And you guys, we went through a lot of these beans. I don't know if you remember how full this was the last time, trying to get through all the canned beans. And I want to start canning my own beans. And then we've got some soups down here. I have decided I am not buying any more soup except for tomato and cream of mushroom. Maybe cream of chicken. But that's it, because we just don't eat canned soup. I make soup. We've got some chili sauces, some enchilada sauces, lots of olives, some water chestnuts, artichoke hearts. We've got green chilies back there. We are doing a great job going through all of the corn and green beans that I've got. I used to have more up on the top shelf. This is what we've got, so we are going through that. And the corn is dated December of 24. Not too worried. And then we've got our condiment shelf. We need to get through some of this stuff because it has been on the shelf too long. We've got peanut butter. My husband eats peanut butter like it's going out of style. If you look down there, I've got some dried beans. I've still got the sugar right here. The good news is I have emptied out some buckets. We've got some rice, and that sugar is almost empty, and the other one is flour. Let's go ahead and turn around to the other side. Okay, we're going to start up here on the top shelf, you guys. This is for my husband's coffee, a little bit of storage for other things. I will let you guys know that we just ordered a big thing of Sam's Club, and so we've got a bunch of coffee coming and some other things. We've got some spice shelves, some gravy mixes, things that make my life easy, that once I leave the sheriff's office, I hope to get rid of that stuff and start making more stuff from scratch. We have got our cereal, and I do want you guys to notice that none of the cereal is outdated. I am filming this in January. We do have some oatmeal that's outdated, so we need to get through that. And we've got chips up there in that top basket. Now, these are still pretty full, but if you look through, they have went down quite a bit, and I've added some new stuff. We got some new vanillas. Ooh, I got this homemade vanilla from one of my coworkers, so I'm excited to try that. We did those hot cocoa cookies on my Vlogmas. If you guys checked that out, it was super, super yummy. And you guys, I am fighting a cold, so I'm coughing during this video, so if you notice that things are cutting in and out, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. And then our baking drawer, you guys, look at how much this went down. Yep, our basket is quite a bit emptier. We've got our pasta basket here. And then we've got snacks. And boy, do we have snacks. And you can see there's Christmas candy on here, Christmas cookies, things like that that we need to get through. Some granola bars, some fig bars, some almonds. And then we need to get through our pancake mix because it is expired. We also need to go through this instant white rice. And we've got some quinoa that I need to cook up. And then down here on the floor, I just have a little bit of storage for a few more beverages. Over here on this side, I'm not going to go through it a lot, but you can see my washer and dryer there. You can also see that we have got aluminum pans. We've got paper plates. We've got all of the things and stuff, laundry soap, all of that kind of stuff. Some of this is storage. So as far as like the freezer gallon bags right there, obviously it is. But for my detergent and stuff like that, it gets stored other places. Here we are in my office, you guys. We're in a small freezer. You can see it's not very big. All I use this for is fruits, vegetables, nuts, sometimes bread, but we did go through all the bread. I buy the big bags of nuts from Sam's Club, and of course they're not going to last, so I put them in the freezer. We've also got apple peels in here, you guys, and cores and stuff. I want to can up some of the apple scrap jelly, I think is what it is. And so let me go ahead and pull this one out so you guys can see. Down below, you guys, we have strawberries to make strawberry jelly. We've got some rhubarb that we need to do something with, and I have got cranberries. I got these on clearance, so we need to make something up. We need to can this stuff up and get it out of the freezer. And you guys can see we are in my office, so you see some of my office products next to me. And then we've got some avocados that have been in here for way too long. You guys, these strawberries I got on clearance. You can see they're starting to get a little bit freezer burnt. They've been in here since October of 23. That's right. We're going to make jelly out of these this month. I have never canned strawberry jelly. All I've ever done is frozen strawberry jelly, but we're going to be doing it this year. I'm going to find a recipe. If you guys have your favorite strawberry jelly recipe that is a canned recipe, let me know. We've got asparagus and bell peppers, and we've got onions down there, and also some celery. In this right here too, you guys, we have blueberries. I want to do some blueberry pie filling. All right, you guys, let's go out to the garage. We are in our garage. So I'm going to let you guys look. You can see it. I'm not going to say everything. Obviously, we've got guac, jelly, chocolate chips, butter, cream cheese, and heavy cream on the top shelf. On this shelf right here, we've got tortillas, bacon, potatoes, and a little bit of whipped topping. Ooh, I've got 2 things of mozzarella, you guys. That is amazing. That means I've got the stuff I need to do the $1 million spaghetti. We're almost out of shredded cheddar cheese, so that is on the list to buy this month. We've got our meat here. We are going through it quite well. We've got steak there, you can see, from 22, you guys. We are still eating it. It has not been freezer burnt. I've been putting it into soups and stews and chilies. I just had too big of a stockpile. We've got chicken down there, more beef down there, and this is all pork right there, you guys. And then on the door, we have got sausages and more sausages and meatballs and more sausages and sausage. And then we've got a little bit of shredded Swiss cheese there. Still coughing, you guys. Trying to make it through this video. All right, you guys, let's go into our big freezer. Look at this, you guys. So much better. We've got some croissants down there. We've got 1 turkey left. We used to have 3. We've got some turkey breast. We've got some mousse. We've got lots of pepperoni and ham and jerky and that stuff. That stuff we eat all the time. And then all of this over here is mousse. I love seeing that I have space to put things in here to go ahead and stock up on. But before we start stocking up, we need to use what we have. All right, you guys, that's it for the pantry tour. I am so excited to join Jessica again for the 3 Rivers Challenge. I'm going to put my rules down below, and I will show you guys my rules also that I have written down because I'm going to keep track of it. I'm going to start out with 4 weeks of the challenge. I may extend it like I did next year. We're just going to have to see how much food we go through. And you guys join along. You know, join the fun. If you want to save some money, join the challenge. You can create your own rules. Like I said, I'm going to let myself buy fruits, vegetables, and dairy items. Besides that, it's a no-go. No soda. Nobody's buying soda in this house. No snacks that we don't need. No items that we can make ourselves. All right, you guys, until I see you guys next time, which will be for a grocery haul, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.